Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Dance Lab. This month's topic is mirroring, doing things on both the left and the right side of the body. I want to focus on this topic because usually when we're doing solo jazz, we're focusing on the right side of our body, and whether you're a solo jazz artist or a Lindy Hopper, we often favor one side over the other. And while that's really great for the one side that gets favored, one side is often left behind. So evening the practice time out a little bit is really beneficial for both our muscle structure, but also for being able to really dig into the material that we're working with. Whether you're improvising or whether you're learning choreography, it's really, really cool to be able to be dancers on both sides of our body. So when you're improvising, if you've done something on the right side, and then you do it on the left, you've not only doubled the amount of material that you have, but you've also doubled the amount of time that you can really dig into the shapes that you're working with. So what I want to start with is doing either a step or a little piece of choreography, perhaps the Shim Sham. That's the one that a lot of people know. That's the one I'll use today. And we're just going to try it on the left side. So if you've got a step that starts on the right, just swap it and try it on the left. And you can even take it piece by piece. If we took Tacky Annies, for example, those usually start on the right foot with a step, and then a step, and then we start those touches. And if we wanted to swap it up and start on the left, we'd need to do that ball change, that stomp off on the left foot. So if you're really starting to get into this idea of doing things on both sides and it's becoming a bit difficult, just focus on bite-sized pieces. Focus on a ball change, starting with the left foot. If you're really used to doing it on the right foot, it might feel a little strange, but left, right, just practice that. Left, right, and then add on the rest of the step. And be kind to yourself. Your body might have some habits that it really wants to hold on to. It might want to auto-correct so that your right foot is free at the end. And it might just take some patience for your body to understand that it's okay to be standing on the right foot at the end of a step. Or it's okay to be starting something on the left foot. It might be a hard habit to break, but you got it. So I'm going to show the Shim Sham on the left foot. And I'll go ahead and face away in case you want to follow along. But I'm going to go ahead and show the whole thing, starting everything on the left foot. Okay, here we go.
I got a man who's always late. Anytime we have a date, but I love him. Yes, I love him. I'm gonna walk up to his gate and see if I can get it straight, 'cause I want him. I'm gonna ask him, is you sorry, is you waiting, baby? And you're acting lately makes me die. You say still my baby, baby. Seems my faith in your heart's gone out. Boy, it's just a creature that has always been.
All right, lefties, I hope this wasn't too much of a brain stretch. This does kind of feel like dance broccoli at first. It's good for you, but it feels a little strange. It feels a little tough at first. But I promise you, as you practice this left side, it'll become a little bit more friendly, and then your left side might have some really cool things to say. And on that note, I want to talk about the next half of this exercise, which is to really truly improvise and take just bite-sized pieces, improvise a little bit, and then try it on the other side. It doesn't matter if you start on the left or the right. Maybe one side is more comfortable to you, but if you want to start on the left, maybe it feels good to move back into familiar territory, or maybe you want to start something on the right foot and challenge your left foot to really pick it up. And the reason I love this exercise is not only because it practices both sides, but it really practices specificity of motion. If you know you have to repeat it, you're going to be really specific in the way that you're going to move. And then when you go to repeat it, you're going to have a little bit more of a concrete idea to repeat. And then maybe those ideas are going to stick a little bit more in your body. So I'm going to put on a little bit of a song. I'm going to sort out a couple of steps that I want to play with, and I encourage you to dance along with me. This is just an example. This isn't choreography to learn and try to pick apart. I'm just goofing off on one side and trying to repeat the goof off on the other side. So let's get to it.
Down in Georgia, there's a dance that's new. Ain't nothing to it, it's easy to do. Oh, shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Grandpapa Johnson, grab Sister Kate. Shoot you like a shake, tell you gonna play. Oh, shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing.
Alright, this marks the end of our left-footed adventure. I hope your left side had some cool things to say today, and I hope that you honored the times when things kind of fell apart because your left side, or whichever side you focus on a little less, simply hasn't had the same amount of practice. So I want to leave you with a little bit of encouragement to really give yourself some grace and some patience as you sort of catch up your other side. For me, it's my left side. I focus a lot on my right side. And so as I try things on my left foot, I really want to take some joy in being able to have that sort of beginner feeling again. I know it can be a little discouraging if you feel like you've kind of coasted out of being a beginner on one side and then suddenly, well, now it feels like things are beginning again on the other side. But really, try to remember that joy that you felt when you first did something on your dominant side. You can still feel that same amount of joy on the other side. So I would really encourage you to sort of find some joy in being a beginner again, because I think being able to do things for the first time on the other side of the body can bring just as much joy as when you first did it on any side of your body. So really give that less dominant side a little bit of credit, a lot of grace, and enjoy these dance broccoli ideas as they become a little bit more ingrained in your body. I think the other side of your body will really have a lot of things to say and a lot of things to add to your dancing. So with that, I'll leave you with those encouraging words, and I hope you try this with lots of different music and lots of different steps. And I'll see you next month for the next Dance Lab. See you later.